Hello, beautiful friends from around the world. I'm Carolee, and here I help to bring you clarity through life's toughest challenges and greatest joys. It's 1:11 on the clock right now, and my angels, spirit guides, wanted me to start this reading at 1:11 today. I was meditating and sort of just writing down messages that were coming to me, and then 1:11 showed up on the clock, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta start right now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. So today I want to continue maybe next week with this theme of Christmas miracles or holiday season miracles, because there's something in the air today. I don't know. So I'll read to you some of the channeled messages that I was getting. And it started with the song Angel Dust by Tamara. And it's kind of about, I won't sing the song because I don't really know all the lyrics, but it's about, being an independent woman, right? And not really needing a man and being okay with being, having this casual thing. But there's this divide, I think, and my throat chakra was just closing up there. It's almost as if you've been in this independent woman or man or person energy, and it's not that you are not okay. That over a bit. It's not that you're not okay with being in that independent woman state. It's that maybe you've been in this state for a really long time, or independent man, right? Maybe you've been in this state for a really long time and you don't know what it's like. No, not that you don't know what it's like, but it's been so long that you're so comfortable in, they're saying comfort zone. My throat chakra just keeps closing up. It's like, I don't even think, if you've been single for a really long time, it's almost as if you don't even know what to do with yourself if you were in a relationship, or you don't know if you'd be good in a relationship at this point, or you don't know if you're healed enough, or you don't know if it's the right time for you, and so you've just been happy being single. And for some of you who are in a relationship, this is about being in your comfort zone. So even in your relationship, you've been in your comfort zone. Hold on, let me just put my protection before I pull the cards oil on. For some of you, you've been stuck in a rut. I'm hearing stuck in a rut, whether you're alone or not alone, but whether you're single or whether you're with somebody, you've been sort of stuck in this rut for a really long time, I heard stuck in a rut. So maybe you feel like you've been stuck in a rut for a while, or in your comfort zone, whatever that means for you, whether you're with a partner right now or you are looking for somebody or single and happy. There is something about miracles, Christmas miracles coming in really quickly. Did you hear that muscle car out there, or the engine? Something coming in really quickly, like some sort of major life change that you really aren't expecting. Maybe you've been, I don't get the energy of intentionally manifesting something. I'm hearing all hope is lost, or not all, don't lose hope or something, or maybe you've lost all hope for this thing, or for finding your true love, finding that perfect match, that person for you. And it's not to say that being with somebody is going to take you out of your power. And I don't think that you believe that, but I feel as though you've been living and operating in the state of I'm independent and I don't need anybody, the sort of lone wolf mentality for a really long time. And even if you are in a relationship with somebody right now, it could be that it's almost as if the energy of being a lone wolf in the relationship, or being like living two separate lives within that relationship, and that sort of being finished now. 444 on the timer right now. So your angels are definitely here, guiding you, working with you, protecting you. There's something about gaining stability, or gaining a foothold. So even if this isn't about a relationship necessarily, this is about gaining, they're showing me somebody walking up the steps of like a pyramid or a mountain, like gaining your foothold in the next level, whatever that is for you, the next phase, the next segment of your life. So there's big changes happening in this next level, this next phase, this next year that's coming forward for you around the Christmas season. So I heard that song, and specifically the line, like, if she wants it, she's gonna, I'm not sure exactly the lyrics, but it's like, if she wants it, she's gonna own it, or she's gonna go get it, or something like that. It's not, I think if she want it, she's gonna own it. I think that's it, but don't quote me on the exact lyrics. 5:33 on the timer. So big changes are coming in after a period of, I think, spiritual growth, spiritual evolution, really spending a lot of time in self-reflection, healing, energetically rising. Like, this energetic rise is giving way to something miraculous for you, whatever that is. And it's not necessarily about a relationship, but I do think that something is taking you out of your comfort zone, something that you secretly want, or that's in your heart, and maybe consciously you're not aware that you want. It's almost like Santa bringing you something that you didn't know that you needed, something that you secretly wanted but never wanted to tell anybody. Maybe you don't want to be perceived as a woman who like really wants to be in a relationship, or wants a man, or wants a partner, or a man who like really feels the need to have that nuclear family, right? In today's society, we're kind of taught, and there's this, sense of bravado, like, I can do everything by myself. I don't need anybody. And it's I don't need to give to anybody. I don't need to share anything with anybody. It's all about me, right? And that, I think that energy, in society and in the world as a whole, is shifting and will be shifting over the next little while. I think we're coming back to a time where we value family, we value partnerships, we value connections, because we realize that we need them, and we've been lost without them. And so I think this is the next level for the world and society as a whole. But for you specifically, the Christmas season is bringing in some sort of miracles. I wrote down Christmas season miracles, love is in the air, sleigh bells ring, are you listening? The Winter Wonderland song. Something in the air tonight. And now they're showing me like the Lion King, when Nala and what's his name? Oh my God, Simba come like reunite, and there's that song. Can you feel the love tonight? Whatever, I'm a singer. But anyway, that sort of when they come back into union after, Nala and everybody believing that Simba was dead, but he's not dead, and he's alive, and he's very much alive, and he comes to like reclaim his throne. So there's something about reclaiming the throne. It could be about divine counterparts being reunited. We're going to get into the tarot and see what this is all about. But it could be, for some of you, maybe it is somebody from the past, maybe, or it's somebody completely new, so if it's somebody from the past, I think it's somebody that you completely lost hope for, where you just thought that you'll never, ever, ever see them again, or hear from them, or nothing would ever work, and then there's this reunite, especially because they're showing me the Lion King, and when Nala and Simba kind of come back together, and to like reclaim their throne, their rightful place in the world. But if it's not that, then it's somebody new, fresh and new, that you're going to claim your throne together next year, or at the end of the year. Or like New Year's is a really big time. I'm seeing like a New Year's kiss and like fireworks. So there's something about New Year's too, like the holiday season, New Year's. This is a really happy time, I feel, for a lot of people who will be watching this. A big surprise too. So I wrote down big surprise. It was like big surprise. Knock you on what does it knock you off your feet surprise? Like a big surprise that you're not expecting. It's going to be like, it could be a proposal for some of you. It could be a baby for some of you. It could be like somebody coming back into your life for some of you. Like there's a big surprise happening around Christmas time for a lot of you, around the holiday season, New Year's, kind of like, I do feel that it's still in 2023. It's before Christmas or around Christmas or around the holiday season. Not so much New Year's, because I feel as though like it's happening before Christmas, before the holiday season, or like in December I'm seeing for a lot of you. And then by New Year's there's this like, they're saying embrace, so like embracing of this newness, of this moment. And it's like still maybe feeling a little surprised or a little bit confused, or oh my god, is this really happening? But feeling a little more settled in the surprise, feeling like I'm seeing this couple maybe showing up at a family's house together, just like so happy that they're together and they're in love, and this next phase is starting. So it could be you know, an engagement, it could be a baby, it could be 1:22 on the clock, so it could be like something like that. And next phase is starting for you. If it's not about a relationship for you, then I think it could be about a career, or something big shifting and changing. I do think that this is mostly a love reading though, so take it as it resonates. But there's definitely this like stepping up, stepping stones, the next step, taking the next step in a relationship. So maybe you've been dating somebody for a long time, and this is the next step that's going to be happening. Archangel Ariel is here with us right now. The angel of love and light, right? Possibilities as well. Yeah, knock you off your feet surprise, I'm seeing. And then it went to sort of, there weren't as many messages coming through in terms of like channeled messages, but then I heard don't change a thing, or don't move a muscle. Don't change a thing about yourself, like from Bridget Jones, the first movie, where and now 1, 2, 3 on the timer, or on the clock, just things shifting, things changing, things elevating, things moving forward. But don't change a thing. It's kind of like when what's his name in the movie, the lawyer guy says to her, like, I like you very much just as you are. So it's like, don't change a thing. Like this person, whoever it is, or this next thing, or God is even saying to you, or your angels are saying to you, don't change a thing. You might have been questioning yourself a lot recently. Am I doing the right thing? Am I moving in the right direction? Am I on track with something? Like maybe really doubting yourself, maybe a little bit afraid that maybe manifestations aren't coming in, or you've been working on something and you haven't seen any movement forward, or you've been hoping and praying for something and you haven't seen much movement. But around the holiday season there is going to be this huge movement forward, a big leap of faith I'm hearing for some of you too. So don't change a thing. You're on track. You're doing the right thing right now. You're on track, so don't worry about that. Don't move a muscle. They're showing me like somebody, I don't remember what movie it's from, but it's like, don't move a muscle. Oh, from Mary Poppins, like the original Mary Poppins, when Bert is like, or Mary Poppins' shadow comes up on Bert's like doing the chalk artwork on the sidewalk, and her shadow comes up, and he's like, you know, drawing or doing her outline on the street, and he's like, don't move a muscle. And then he's just like in awe of Mary Poppins, like, oh, I know that shadow, or I know that figure anywhere, Mary Poppins, right? And she's just like, oh, you know, flattery will get you everywhere, kind of thing. So I'm seeing, if you're a female energy and you're watching this, I'm just gonna, because that's what I get, maybe because I identify as that, so that's what's sort of coming to me. But whoever this person is, they have a lot of admiration for you. It could be because my throat chakra is like, just keeps like wanting to close. It's almost as if this person doesn't want me to tell you that this is happening for you. Like it's supposed to be a big surprise. Like I'm hearing don't ruin the surprise. But it's almost as if, yeah, they don't want to say it, or they're having a hard time speaking to you, or a hard time saying something. This could be somebody, I'm hearing out of your league, so it could be somebody who feels that you are out of their league, or you feel like you're out of their league, or something. There's something about being at different levels, or somebody feels like they're out of somebody else's league here. But there's this perfect harmony, perfect union, perfect match with the two of you. But I think that you both feel it. Like there's this energy where you feel it, even though it might not seem perfect on paper. And we all know that not everything that's good on paper is gold, right? Or is a match in real life. I've sure had my experiences with those types of matches where it should be good, it's good on paper, but then when it actually comes to being in it together, it doesn't work. So just because it's not what you thought would be, like who you thought would be your perfect partner, or if there's somebody that you gave up on and you thought like this will never happen, there's something about it being a big surprise if this is about a person. Now it could be for some about a partnership in business, maybe that might turn into love. I'm seeing for some of you it could be something like that, where you meet at work. But I'm going to pull the tarot and see a little bit more. We're going to go into a little bit more. Whatever it is, this person has a lot of admiration for you. They respect you a great deal, and stand up for you. Like they will stand up for you. Like there's something about them just having so much respect and admiration for you, and maybe they feel uneasy in your presence. Like you make them really nervous, I'm seeing. Oh, it's so cute. It's so sweet. Yeah, like it's just, and even though, Mary Poppins and Bert in the movie are like together, but you can tell like he just loves her so much, and she's just like Miss Independent Woman, right? She almost looks like she would never settle down because she has this mission that she's on. And maybe you've been really busy building a business or building an empire or working on your career or working on something else, and you just haven't even thought about it, or it's like in your heart, this feeling of wanting it is in your heart, but you have passed up opportunities and you're just like, I'm not going to settle for something that I don't really want, or that's not for me, so I'm going to focus my attention over here. But in your heart you really want it, and this person sees that, like they see the value in you, and maybe they just haven't told you before. Yeah, and then I wrote, love you for you, wobbly bits and all, like from Bridget Jones. Like just like this person just admires you so much. I'm just feeling so much love and admiration and respect and honor. Like really wanting to honor every bit of you, right? I'm seeing they're showing me like a love scene, right? And I'm not going to go into an 18+ reading, but they're showing me somebody who really wants to take their time with you, be very affectionate with you, love you, and spend that time taking their time in that kind of very romantic and intimate setting. And I'm just seeing somebody, but also very nervous, very like jittery a little bit inside. Like you make them really nervous. And so maybe you might take it as they don't like you. If you know this person already, you might take it as if they don't really like you, or so that's why maybe it might surprise you, but it's just because you make them so nervous. Okay. And they haven't been able to say it. They haven't been able to express themselves. I guess I'll leave this over here. Whew. I'm so excited to be here with you. This is a big change from yesterday's energy. Oh my goodness. That threw me off yesterday. It's just sweetness. I'm hearing sweetness. Like something is just so sweet. Like somebody is so sweet on you, or like there's this just sweetness in the air. And it definitely feels like a Christmas miracle. It could be a miracle baby even, right, for some of you. I'm getting more romance and like intimacy and stuff, but 2.0. Okay, I cut the deck and then this just wanted to flip out. So 2.0. This is the Fool 2.0. This is an extra card in this deck. And Fool 2.0 is like coming back together, coming back into union with somebody, but in a different state of being after learning lessons. This is like you're not like you're foolhardy, foolish in love kind of energy, right? But this is the second time around, and so you're smarter and wiser, and you know a little bit more, and you're ready. Like at a different energy level, like you're ready this time kind of energy. You're not so naive going into it, fly by the seat of your pants kind of thing. This time, maybe this person has been trying to manifest you, maybe you've been trying to manifest it, or your heart's been manifesting this, and this time with this person, or if it's a new person at this stage in your life, you're ready. So take it as it resonates, depends on who you are and your personal situation. Oh, but I do feel a lot of sweetness and love and admiration, and I'm hearing hope as well. Like, have hope. If you've lost hope, have hope. But there is so much love here. Like, I just feel like my heart expanding as I'm tapping into this energy and explaining it to you. There's so much love. Oh my God, look at what card fell on my lap. The Knight of Cups. Aww. Which literally is an offer of love. It is the card of an offer of love. I'm gonna cry, you guys. And the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Oh my God, that's somebody who's like, yeah, that could be a little bit of nervous energy. It's definitely somebody who's very attracted to you. It's almost like feverish. Like you make them feel like a teenager again. Maybe you are teenagers, but I don't think most people who come to my channel are in that age range. But I do feel this this like fever pitch. Have you seen that? Is that a movie? A Fever Pitch or something? Feverish, like really excited, really nervous, feeling like a teenager again. Puppy love kind of energy. Like you give this person butterflies, and I think this person gives you butterflies too. Like maybe you're both really nervous, like you feel like you're kids again in this energy with the two of you. I see this couple walking around like a Christmas market, just like in love, and the snow's falling and the bells are ringing and there's magic in the air. Like I just feel that energy for you guys. Page of Wands is very creative, very charismatic, fun. Really, there's spontaneity too. Like this relationship could bring in a lot of it could be very spontaneous. They're definitely energetic, fun, loving, adventurous. Spice things up, I'm hearing. Date night. Aww. Oh, okay, 8 of Cups. Oh, that's interesting. It could be somebody that you've walked away from before, and then Death at the bottom of the deck. Page of Pentacles under that, Justice under that. With Death at the bottom of the deck and the 8 of Cups, this could be somebody that you walked away from, right? Because you were like, this isn't what I want, this isn't what I need right now. I have to focus on myself kind of energy. It's not you, it's me kind of energy. 22 on the timer. Wow. But there's big changes here. This is miracle. This is like they're hooked on you with the Knight of Cups. I love this card, the way that they have the hook there with the heart. It's like this person is hooked on you though. Like maybe you moved on and they've tried to move on. But they weren't able to move on, and you weren't able to move on, or something. With the Death card, there's a change here, a big transformation. Either you or them or both of you have changed a lot since you saw each other last. If this is a reunion, what's the 8 of Cups? 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. So I'm not going to lie, this could be somebody with the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse and the Moon card at the bottom of the deck. This could be somebody who I'm hearing lived a double life of some kind. I'm hearing double life, but I don't want you to take that so negatively. I don't want to get into karmic stuff, but it could be somebody who didn't want to work together before. With the 3 of Cups, or the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, 3 of Pentacles can talk about a third party, depending on the cards around it. It could be somebody who chose somebody else, or chose work or something, or chose a different partnership, or chose something else over you. This is something where maybe you guys didn't work out before, or you didn't want to work together before, or things weren't working out in the past, and then somebody or both of you walked away. or it could be that they chose somebody else at some point, or you chose somebody else at some point. And with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, it could be a third party energy. And it doesn't have to be third parties, doesn't have to be just a romantic partner. It can be they chose work over you, they chose their career, like work, or their career over you, or they chose family over you, or they chose something else over this connection because at the time it just seemed like the right decision, or things just weren't working out before. What's the Eight of Cups? Seven of Swords. Secrets being revealed. Seven of Swords in reverse, though. So I'll show this to you. Seven of Swords in reverse is like some sort of maybe deception or secrets or a plan being revealed. Or maybe that's the energy in the past. But because there's this Eight of Cups energy here, it's almost as if this person, or you, or whatever, this person might have chosen a different path at some point, or things weren't working out between the two of you, and maybe they lied about something, and maybe they deceived you, or maybe they were hiding something and you don't know what it was, and so you walked away from that energy. You were like, you know what, I don't know what's going on. You're not being completely honest with me. You're hiding things. There's other people involved, right? Like there's all these energies I'm feeling that are involved. And so you might have walked away from this connection. Yeah, and with the eight strength in reverse. Gosh. With the 8 in reverse, strength in reverse, it really broke your heart. And their heart, but like it was heartbreaking, heart-wrenching. It left you really powerless. Or maybe somebody was powerless in this situation. Like something was completely out of your control. Something was out of their control, and you had to walk away because, you know, what's the saying? God, give me the serenity to know. What is it? God, give me the serenity to know the things I cannot change, to change the power or whatever, to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference, or whatever, however that goes. So it's like you knew that you were powerless in this situation. There were things going on, things unseen. You just felt it, knew it. Even though it broke your heart, you had to walk away from this person. Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So maybe you heard something or learned something about somebody, or they weren't able to communicate with you, or there was you weren't able to communicate, or something was going on, and so you walked away because there's a lot of unknowns here. There's a lot of secrecy, a lot of hidden agendas I'm hearing, and you didn't know what was going on, and so you walked away from this situation. And then we have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck here, which can be about choices. Maybe you chose yourself over this person, or they chose, you know, themselves over you, or they chose something else over you, or you chose, you know, this can be about choices. This is also a card of divine unions, counterpart connections. It's also I like to look at the six, the Lovers, as alignment, soul alignment. So you chose to align yourself with your higher self right now, or at the time. So this is like, okay, so we have the Fool 2.0 coming back in, with the Knight of Cups coming back in after somebody walked away. So I do think this is like a reunion. I haven't seen the Six of Cups yet, but it does feel like a reunion with somebody. Ten of Swords. But something has ended. Ten of Swords, like really dramatically. Either, I'm going to look at it. Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, some sort of communication, something moving forward after something ended. And with the Ten of Swords, that's like, the Ten of Swords is a very dramatic, painful end, abrupt ending for somebody. What's the Ten of Swords? Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Could be an end of work. That's weird. Okay, Ten of Swords. What's the Ten of Swords? Eight of Pentacles. Ten of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Spirit. Six of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Wow. Yeah, it could have been a work relationship. Something to do with work. So the two of Cups. So there was an ending to maybe two things. Like maybe this person chose somebody else over you, because we have the Three of Pentacles there. And the Seven of Swords in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse, the Strength card in reverse. Six of Cups upright. Okay, and the Eight of Cups there. So that was like walking away. It's like somebody is walking away from a choice that they made. It's like it's the energy of maybe somebody chose somebody else over you. They chose work, they chose a partnership, they chose something else. They deceived you, they lied to you, they hid things from you for whatever reason. But something now has come to a complete end, and it's either they ended something and are walking away from it completely with the Ten of Swords there. They're walking away from not only work, with the Eight of Pentacles, or something they were working on, something that they were working towards with the Eight of Pentacles as well. The Eight of Pentacles, though, is about self-mastery or mastery in something. This is about not just studying, but somebody who is at a certain level, or like really working towards not a degree. It's not so much about like schooling. It's more about working towards, like I'm hearing an apprenticeship even. Or it could be work. Eight of Pentacles here. This is about being paid very well for your skill sets. So with the Ten of Swords, saying that someone's walking away from work, from money, right? Something that they were building, a career that they were building, and walking away also from a Two of Cups situation. So they're walking away from a situationship or some sort of relationship. It could have been a financially beneficial relationship. It could be a work partnership. It could be yeah, like it could be a workplace romance, right? Somebody who had maybe they met somebody at work, right, and then left you for them, right? Or they were working with this person or something. There was some sort of financial, because the Six of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So this is like some sort of financial agreement almost. Somebody was helping somebody out with the Six of Pentacles there. When it came to finances, when it came to money, to helping somebody like to grow their business, like I don't know, something like that. Whatever it is, this situationship that was like financially beneficial, I'm just seeing somebody who, you know, in it for the money. I'm hearing somebody was in it for the money, or they went to something else for the money, for the finances, for the whatever, for work. But whatever it is, this person is walking away from that. The secrets, the lies, the financial whatever incentives I'm hearing. With the Eight of Pentacles here, they're like that is coming to an abrupt, painful ending. Either they ended it, or somebody else ended it, or something happened that brought this thing to a very final end. Like this is like finite, done, and walking away with the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is like a painful ending, or like of an abrupt ending, like something is like over, like never to come back kind of energy. And with the Eight of Wands here that came out, this is like them maybe communicating this to you or telling you about something that happened, or things moving forward really quickly, right? Them leaving something else behind and then moving forward really quickly. Fast moving energy, like almost running to you. It's like they're almost running towards you, like, oh my God, what did I like run. And it's almost as if this turtle, and it's funny because the turtle is usually a very slow moving energy, but this turtle is like running. Maybe they were really slow in the past, or thought that they needed to take things really slow, but now they're like almost like catch me if you can, ha ha ha, like running away from something towards you. Like, I'm free. I'm here. It seems like this turtle is almost like, I'm free. Catch me if you can kind of energy. 33 on the timer. Like, this is somebody who's maybe I'm hearing chained down before, or they were like tied up before or something, and they're like literally like, I'm free, yay, and they're skipping off into the sunset. kind of energy with this turtle on this card. It's funny to have a tortoise, I'm hearing, it's specifically a tortoise. But like moving at this fast pace when turtles are actually very slow, although turtles are very quick in water, right? They can swim really fast in water, and that's their like environment, like that's their flow, right? So getting into the right flow, this person is finally, I'm seeing somebody like really getting into the right flow, maybe after a long time of being out of sync with themselves, out of flow, out of synchronicity maybe. And again, this is around Christmas season-ish. Well, that's interesting. Do we want to know anything else? What else do you guys want to know? 444 on the timer. Divinely orchestrated. I keep hearing that. Like, what do you guys want to know about this situation? Who is this person? Oh my God, yeah, divine counterpart. So we have the Lovers here, plus the Four of Wands, right? This is your divine counterpart. Marriage, I'm hearing, death, right? They are completely, they're going to come back around. And Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So like defending something or standing their ground or like defending your honor. Remember I was talking about that in the beginning. Like this person wants to defend your honor. It's like they don't want anybody to interfere with your connection ever again. But the Four of Wands is the 1111 card. This is like the miracles card, the wish fulfillment card. Just for some readers read it that way. It's also the soulmate card, twin flame counterpart, divine counterpart card. It's also the marriage card. So something is completely shifted. This person has like, who is this person? This is definitely a divine counterpart. Twin flame connection, somebody that you lost hope for. Jeez. Ace of Wands, splitting of the deck. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Things are completely shifting and changing with this person, like night and day. You've been waiting for a really long time, like super long, with the Hanged Man there. They have a different perspective on your union, I'm hearing, as well. Oh my God, yeah. Two of Wands. Okay, so I just said different perspective, and then the Two of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. And then the World card under that, maybe you've been at a distance for a while, or there's something that was creating a distance, an emotional distance or a physical distance between you. It could be somebody, okay, somebody who's been, they've had a change of heart, I'm hearing. They've had a different perspective on your relationship, on you, on maybe who they are. And also this could be a long time. Like this could be somebody that you haven't heard from in a really long time. And you might be very surprised to hear from them. You might be like, oh my God, I forgot about you. I'm hearing for some of you, like, oh, I forgot about you. Like, oh, you still think about me? Oh, I didn't realize. Meanwhile, like maybe you do think about them from time to time, but I'm seeing some of you won't want to admit that. You may be like, oh yeah, you. Oh, hey, you. Oh yeah. Oh, hey, what's up? I'm just seeing like text messages like, hey, who is this? You know, like, oh, I forgot about you. Oh, yeah. Or maybe you deleted their number from your phone like a long time ago and you're like, who is this? Or maybe they changed their number and you're like, especially with this 10 of Swords energy here. So like maybe they had some sort of abrupt ending and they had to change, you know, where they live or their number or something, and you don't recognize their number. And it's like, oh, hey, oh, who is this? And they're like, oh, it's this person. And you're like, oh, hey, what's up? I haven't heard from you in a long time. Or, oh yeah, I forgot about you. That's just for some. But, and then, so how do you know this person? This is, we have the Hermit, Virgo energy. Oh, I didn't go through Gemini's here, Scorpio's here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio again here, Leo's here. I don't know. Virgo, the Six of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Two sixes. Do we have any other sixes? Change of mind. Mindset shift. I think that they watch you. they might be watching you wherever. If you're on social media, they're watching you with the Hermit and the Six of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. They're like watching you give advice online, maybe. Oh yeah, we saw the World card there too. So they could be watching you, right, get recognition for something. Whatever it is, they really admire whatever it is that you're doing. But I feel like they definitely are watching you, and maybe but also at the same time, you made a big impact with the Hermit card and the Six of Wands and the Six of Pentacles there. You made a really big impact on their lives, I'm hearing. You helped them to grow. You helped them with the Death card here, the transformation. Like, you really helped them grow as a person, grow as a soul. They recognize you at a soul level here with these cards. And they want to reciprocate with the Six of Pentacles. They want to reciprocate that. Maybe they weren't able to before, or they didn't before, and they now are ready or want to reciprocate that energy with you. They want to support you as well. Like, maybe if you are building a business, or you're inspiring people, or whatever it is that you do, they want to help you help other people. They want to help you do whatever it is that you do. They really want to be that supportive energy in your life. And they admire you. Like I was saying that in the beginning, they really respect and admire you, like Bert and Mary Poppins, like that kind of energy. Like, they just look at you like, oh my God, you're just this amazing human being, and I'm grateful to be in your presence. Like, I want to help you, I want to support you, I want to be around you. Like, they want to absorb. It's almost like I'm getting this energy if they want to absorb your energy. With the Hermit card there, like, you just inspire them so much, or you have inspired them a great deal through their transformation. Wow. That's neat. Neato. And I just feel you being like really surprised, like really like, oh, thank you, and not really knowing what to say. I just get this energy of being like, wow, like, I wasn't expecting this. And you might feel a little destabilized. You might feel a little like, oh, I'm hearing waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like, you might feel a little uncertain. You might feel a little bit uncertain about this person, about this connection, about, especially if they did choose somebody in the past. But with the Wheel of Fortune and the Hanged Man there as well, there could be this need to just sort of go with the flow and observe them. Or it could be with the Hanged Man there and the Wheel of Fortune, that you will observe a changed person. And maybe you'll be pleasantly surprised. All right. Let's do the Moonology timing. When do you think this is coming in, or what, in terms of timing or other sort of information with the Moonology deck, Spirit, what can I tell everybody about this situation here? Nothing is yet set in stone at the bottom. You're very close to achieving your goal. The gibbous moon. So gibbous moon time frame, which is, what is the gibbous moon, like just before the full moon? So it could be coming up very soon, or just before a full moon. The gibbous moon, you're very close to achieving your goal. So this is coming in very close. Again, Christmas, holiday season. Nothing is yet set in stone. So I also feel like, and then communication is key underneath of that. So I feel as though maybe I'm hearing stalemate or a standstill. So maybe you have been at the stalemate or a standstill with this person for a long time, if you are even connected or in contact. I feel for a lot of you, you haven't been in contact. You keep getting this like surprise, like somebody coming out of the woodwork, kind of like surprise, like a Jack in the Box. Pop! It's me. Been thinking about you. Can't get you off my mind kind of energy. But nothing is yet set in stone. So maybe, yeah, you thought that this was dead in the water like a long time ago or something, and you never expected that things would move forward, or you lost all hope. And so Spirit is saying nothing is yet set in stone. What was isn't necessarily what is going to continue to be, or something like that. 4333 on the timer. Again, this like growth and expansion and transformation energy. But it's coming in very close, like very soon. You're very close to achieving your goal. Okay, I looked at those cards. open that box? Let's get some advice and then I'll wrap up this reading. What's some advice I can give to this group about this situation, this person? Okay. Lady Titania, be joyful. Joyful, joyful. Beautiful. And then heed wise counsel, the elder. That's interesting. Maybe I'll just pull a quick tarot card on what that means. Be joyful. You might want to get advice, or it could be that if this is somebody who hurt you in the past, and then we have gentle, the sovereign, gentle power. It could be that, like, be gentle with yourself, but also be gentle with this person. You know, you don't know, maybe you don't know everything that happened. So be gentle with yourself, right? Take your time, I'm hearing as well. Like, nothing needs to be written, you know, nothing needs to be written or written. I'm hearing written in the stars, but this is like written in the stars, but it's like, you don't have to, even though it's written in the stars, or maybe this was divinely orchestrated, or this is your divine connection and you had to go through these cycles with this person, if that's what it is. But you don't have to, just because you guys are twin flames or divine counterparts, or this is written in the stars, doesn't mean you have to like hit the ground running, right? You can take your time, be gentle with each other, and you be gentle with yourself, with your own heart as well, but be joyful, because I think that no matter what happened in the past, that this person, you feel them. Like, I just feel like you guys really do love each other. There's so much love here. And this situation, this person, like, you guys will bring each other a lot of joy. So focus on the joy as much as you can, especially Christmas with the miracles. Like, really focus on this being a miracle, or this being like a really joyful experience for everybody involved here. But then with the elder and heed wise counsel, I do feel as though, depending on what happened in the past, that there might be some advice that you need to get from somebody, or some counseling. You might need to work with a counselor for a little bit, or maybe talk to somebody, maybe either together or separately. Maybe you might feel like you want to go and talk to a counselor or a therapist or whatever, a couples counselor, or you want to go by yourself, just sort of work through some, I'm hearing trust issues, especially if they did leave you for somebody else. Like, there could be some trust issues you have to work through. And don't forget that, like, sometimes when people betray and abandon us, it's because of their own inner wounds. It's not because they were necessarily like, I'm going to hurt you and deceive you, but because they were afraid, or they had things that they needed to go and work through. And that's not an excuse for the behavior, but it's just that if there is this love that I'm feeling, then it might be worth focusing on the joy, getting help, and sort of working through some of those inner wounds that maybe both of you have struggled with in the past, so that you can come together in this like divine union as a healed and wholesome partnership. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Nobody's perfect. The world card here, Temple Path, the world. So there could be this distance, or again, like watching somebody online, or this feeling of wholesomeness, right? With the world card there, completion, something coming to an end. It could be for some of you, right? If this is a divine counterpart union, twin flame union, and we know that twin flames come together to like, and actually stay together to bring something to the world. So it could be the two of you bringing a message of hope and love and connection and healing, partnerships, healthy relationships, right? Family, all of that. You could be bringing that kind of a message to the world for some, because I have the Temple Path at the bottom of the deck here. So it could be that you guys have this like inspirational message to share with the world. But underneath the Temple Path, oh my God, look at it. Underneath the Temple Path, we have 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. And then 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So this is divinely orchestrated. This is, I think, for most of you, your divine counterpart. And then we have, oh my God, man holding a heart. I'm just going to go through all these cards. 48 on the timer. And then 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael with the healing message here, healing of the heart specifically, and then appreciation. So this person, again, is going to appreciate you, and you, I think, are going to appreciate them, and this is a whole new level to this connection for the two of you. But you guys also may be communicating telepathically right now. Like, you might already experience a sort of telepathic connection. You can feel each other's energy very strongly, very powerfully. It's very profound, this connection, man holding a heart. And this person, I think, is going to come back in, or come in with like an open heart this time around, I'm hearing. And I do feel this surprise. I feel like you are going to be pleasantly surprised with the change that you see in them. Maybe one more piece of advice, and then, or two more. I took out a few decks, so let's say another piece of advice. Oh, that's too many cards. Oh. Yeah, so here we have effort, conquering your demons. Grief, number 17. So 7 for effort. 17, grief, accepting loss. So somebody has to accept some sort of loss here. With the 10 of Swords coming out there, like they had to abandon something or leave something behind, or something didn't work out, or they completely realized that what they were doing, the track that they had left you for and the track that they were on, was not right, and they had to like cut bait and walk away like abruptly. Like it was like, and they had to accept some sort of loss. Or this time apart that you've experienced, either in this life or on a soul level, right, there's a lot of grief and loss, and integrating that like pain that you've both been feeling while in separation. And there's work. So there's effort there. With the effort, conquering your demons, like there's a lot of effort that's going to be needed in this connection to come back together. And I think that the Heed-Wide Council has a lot to do with that, like having to work through your demons, your inner child wounds, abandonment issues, right? Having to really work together and separately through grief, through loss, conquering your demons, healing those inner child wounds, any other traumas that are there that have maybe made it difficult for you guys to be together. And it's not necessarily because you're not meant to be together, right? It was because there were these inner demons that forced you apart, something that you guys both needed to work on separately. And that now maybe coming back together, you'll need to work on together at this point, after working on it separately, or simultaneously working on yourselves and working together, because that's how we heal those traumas, those abandonment wounds. Is we can only do so much alone, self-healing, working with therapists, but we have to actually put all of those lessons that we've learned, all those things that we've learned, into practice with another human being. Like, we have to learn to trust people, and we can't learn to trust somebody until we actually put ourselves into those situations again, into romance again, until we open our heart again. We can't learn to actually trust another person and be in love and be in a family and be together until we actually put all the learning that we've done, introspection, healing integration work that we've done on our own, until we actually put it to use with another person in that situation. It's always just theory, right? Like, in theory, I've done all this healing work, but in practice, like, can I open my heart up again? And then at the bottom of the deck we had 24, freedom. Breaking the chains. So breaking the chains of past traumas, toxic family patterns as well, generational traumas, relationship patterns in your family, like breaking the chains from that and building something completely new and inspiring maybe other people in the world about how, love and true love can actually come together after heartache and loss and pain. So that's very inspiring, you guys. I love it. One more from this deck. Any other messages for Keepers of the Earth? You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So yeah, your guides are with you, helping you on this path. So if you need help and you feel afraid and you're worried or something, and you're worried that maybe you're not ready, I would talk to them and ask them for guidance and support, but they are with you. And I do feel that because this is a twin flame, divinely orchestrated connection, divine connection, your ancestors and the spirit worlds are all rooting for you to come together to complete your mission, I'm hearing, on this earth plane at this time. And with that, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. Whew, that was a nice lighter message. So sending you so much love. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, comment below, let me know. I'd love to hear your story. Come back to this video in around Christmas time and let me know what the miracle is and what happens. I'd love to hear. And subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. I'd love to stay connected with you. And I look forward to reading for you and connecting with you next time. Bye.